Hi everyone, this week is Holy Week and this is Extra-Ordinary. We are here in Holy Week, one of the most important weeks in the church's calendar, and we're going to be focusing on the theme of Passion this week. This week we can kind of look through Jesus' eyes and try and think about what it was like on his last week here on earth. Today is Palm Sunday, which is where Jesus rode into town on a donkey and people laid palms out for him. They laid down those palm leaves as a sign of respect, and so we in Mass today we get little crosses made of palm leaves blessed to remember that day. On Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday this week, Jesus will have been surrounded by his friends and people, and he would have been doing what he does best, preaching and teaching and spreading that good news. On Thursday, known as Maundy Thursday, Jesus celebrated the Passover, or the Last Supper, with his friends and family and all the people around him. It's a day where he would have just celebrated with those people. They would have shared a meal, broke the bread, shared wine, and Jesus would have washed the feet of his disciples. That's why still today is tradition for the priest to wash feet in Mass. Maybe not this year, but hopefully if you can try and celebrate today, because it's a really important day. Jesus told his disciples and his friends that one of them would betray him, and that was such a big thing for them to hear. He then later on that night goes to the Garden of Gethsemane and prays and asks for God's help, because it was a scary time. He knew what was going to happen. We then move on to Good Friday, the Passion of our Lord. And in the morning we have Peter's denial. He denies knowing Jesus 3 times, just as the prophets said, and just as Jesus told him he would. Jesus is condemned to death, and then we go through that journey of the stations of the cross, all on Good Friday, where he takes up his cross, he walks through, he sees those people that mean the most to him, and he is ultimately put to death. We then move on to Holy Saturday, which is a day of reflection and a kind of day to kind of step back and pray. It would have been a scary time for those who were there when Jesus died, but for us it can be a time of reflection before the busyness and the joy of Easter Sunday and of course the resurrection. This week we need to try and put ourselves in the shoes of Jesus, to try and somehow comprehend what it would have been like. We need to think about why this story is still so important today and how it's affecting our lives and the world around us. I've been Lorley, this has been Holy Week, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!